The following show contains content that is intended to invoke discussion, confusion, and laughter. The views expressed in the chat may not reflect the views of the GM10 show, Johnny, or Ruined. This content might not be suitable for everyone, but for everyone else, welcome to the GM10 show.
Holy shit!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Someone wake his ass up.
Adam Fox Auto.
It is on power. 5 of 5.
Uru.
yeah, I don't know if that's
Yeah, so the hurricane, eh?
That was pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty
Pretty
nuts.
eventful here, even though they, shut down school and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, what do you do? Like when you think there might be a hurricane,
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty uneventful all around. But I mean, I say that for us. Yeah, obviously people have been, hit by it. But I think North Carolina and South Carolina actually got pretty bad, hit with it.
Yeah, we were talking about that. It's kind of weird. Like we didn't really get shit, but then Carolina gets blasted and they're after us. It's kind of weird. So it picked up strength after Georgia, I guess. Strange. See, they botched did we talk about this? They botched the PS5 Pro pre-order.
No?
We didn't?
How did they botch it?
So Sony, you remember when PS5 came out, right? During COVID. And the scalpers went in with their bots and they cleaned out.
Oh yeah.
Could get anything. Well, so Sony, they released that big 30th anniversary bundle.
Yeah.
Right. So it looks like it's got the PlayStation 1 OG colorway. Right. Well, the bundle's pretty expensive. I think it ends up being $950 or something. It's
oh wow. Okay.
Right. But I think it comes with a bunch of stuff. I'd have to look it up exactly what you get in there. They started, you could only pre-order. It was a PlayStation Direct exclusive. So you can only get it on their website.
Right.
And people are sitting there and they're waiting and they're counting down the minutes until it goes live. Boom, sold out in seconds.
Little bots.
All bots, all scalpers. There's listings for $4,000 on eBay for their reservation, their pre-order. It's just a pre-order. You're not bidding on the thing. You're just bidding on the pre-order. So then an article came out, said that Sony's actually gone backwards, and for some reason they've started canceling some of the pre-orders. So people are getting emails saying, "Sorry, but your pre-order's been canceled," and people don't know why. So we don't know if PlayStation is trying to backtrack,
Right.
and source out bot pre-orders, and then they're messing it up and they're canceling actual legit pre-orders. It's a total train wreck.
Oh no.
An absolute total train wreck. And so they have exclusive rights to pre-orders for the first 2 weeks,
Right.
I think. So you regular PS5 Pro, you can go pre-order one, no problem. No one's queuing up for that one, right? But it was this limited edition one that everyone was after, even though it was more expensive. And they botched it. They didn't learn their lesson from last time, and they allowed bots. They didn't build the right system, so bots came in, and that was it. Cleaned them out.
Wow.
So it's too bad. So now they're sitting on eBay for some of them upwards of 10 grand.
Jeez. But who would buy that?
Which is a joke. You'd have to be an idiot. I'm sorry, but you just would.
You would know, okay, this isn't right. Something's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Which, just buy a PlayStation 5 Pro and paint it.
Right?
Seriously. Just buy it and paint it. Why are you spending 10 for 10 grand? Send it to me. I'll paint it for you.
Yeah.
I'll do a good job. You won't know the difference. I'll even put the fake little texture in there where it looks like the buttons.
That's funny.
Unbelievable. Unreal. Which is funny because
you don't see Xbox doing that.
Xbox has their own problems. So funny you bring that up. Funny you bring that up. So when the PS5 Pro was announced, people were like just taking a huge crap all over the price of that thing, right?
Right.
They were like, how can this thing be $699? It doesn't make sense. Consoles shouldn't be this expensive. I can just go buy a computer, blah, 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 right?
Sure.
So, and I'm not going to go back over all the specs of PlayStation
Right.
and all that. Like we all kind of know what the new tech does. And I think it's pretty justifiable for what they've introduced with the new system. I think it looks great. I think it's going to do what they say it's going to do. On the backside of this, Xbox quietly released an upgraded version of the Series X.
Oh, did it?
That is a diskless version.
Okay.
Of the same Xbox. There's no technical upgrade.
Okay.
Right? Except it has increased storage size.
What's the price difference?
$600.
As opposed to $400?
Right.
Wow.
Or $450 or whatever that thing goes for. So they raised the price $150 and they took the drive out. So there's no disk drive, and they raised it and it's $600.
Yeah, but didn't PlayStation do the same thing?
How did they do? No, it's got a bigger GPU. It's moved from 36.
Okay. But they took the drive out too.
Yes. But you can add it from it's still the same drive on your PlayStation Slim. So like if you have a PS5 Slim,
you just plug it in. Yeah.
Put it on the when it works, right? So like no problem. So how does Xbox get off doing this when no one says anything about it? Like, oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Why is that for an extra for what, an extra terabyte of hard drive space?
Another $200?
Right. Or what are they really, like $450? Sometimes you can find them for $399.
Yeah.
So no upgrade beyond storage size, and it's $600. And we're moaning about $100 difference. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Nothing, huh?
Well, I was thinking, I'm just trying to think, like, so I bought that little expansion card, right?
Yeah.
And I bought it on sale, but it was like $60.
They're expensive. Yeah.
For, I think it was a half a terabyte. So 512 or whatever it is, right?
Right.
So if I had two of those, obviously there's not a slot for two of those, but if I had the same Xbox X with another terabyte, I'd pay another $100 for it.
Do you think that's
like, that makes sense to me? Because it's got way more space, even if it doesn't upgrade at all as far as the whatever,
like fidelity and all that kind of stuff. So,
I mean, I would have liked to, but then at the same time, it's going to jump up to $750, $800. The next Xbox will be $800.
Probably, but that's what I'm saying though, is like they both bumped to 2 terabyte because the new PlayStation's 2 terabyte. But if I tack in a bigger GPU, why are we shocked? Why are we shocked that it's another $100? That's my thing, is like, I don't understand what people are moaning about on the PlayStation side, not so much on the Xbox side. The Xbox side, it makes sense.
Right.
Like you said. My point was, like, why are they not catching heat for a more expensive console just over storage if PlayStation brought more storage and a bigger GPU and they're catching flack over $200? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because fanboys will be fanboys. You know what I mean?
I guess, but it's the PlayStation people that are moaning about it.
Welcome to the dark side.
Right. Okay, so moving on, also talking about contracts. Shesterkin is making a move to be the highest paid goaltender in NHL history. Right?
Is he the Rangers guy? I keep getting him.
Yeah, he's
mixed
the
up
goalie for
with-
the Rangers.
What's up, Gizmo?
He has not won a Stanley Cup. Did he win the Vezina? Did Shesterkin win the Vezina?
I don't know. I can look it up.
Hold on.
Shesterkin.
Mhm.
He has not.
Yeah, he has.
Yes, he has. Sorry.
Shesterkin wins the Vezina in 21-22. Now he's ready for his new contract, right?
Right.
He wants over 10 and a half.
Okay.
Vasilevsky's on 9.5.
Okay.
Vasilevsky has 2 Stanley Cups and quite a track record to go along with it.
Right. But that
Is a
doesn't mean that.
Vezina
Okay, keep
is
going.
being
Sorry.
the best goalie in the league for 1 year worth more than a guy who's arguably won his team 2 cups because he also collected the Conn Smythe on one of those cup runs.
Right.
So should he get paid more than Vasilevsky?
Again, I go back to the same thing that we kind of discussed a little bit in a past episode of like, I think he's very vital to the Rangers. And not to say that anybody like Swayman or anybody's not vital to their team, but like, I don't think that he's wrong for wanting 10.5 or 11 even. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because he knows his worth to that organization.
Sure.
And so, to me, right now, you know, are you the best team in the league without him? Maybe, probably not. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, again, goalie's one of those, that one position that it's like, it's hard to just throw somebody in there. You know what I mean? To be as elite as, let's say, a center or a right wing or, you know, so on and so forth. But I don't know. I mean, I'd pay him 10, 11. You know, if he's going to put my team in the playoffs and in a great position every year, why not? So yes, the answer,
Yeah, I
I
guess.
think he's worth more than that. Yeah.
Gee, well, that's fair. Do you think if he went somewhere else, he'd be worth the same? If he went to somewhere where he wasn't as vital
No.
to the team?
No, I don't.
Like, so if he goes to Edmonton, should he be getting
No, I don't think
10
so.
and a half?
That's what I'm
knowing that
saying.
They're going to pump 5-6 goals a night past everybody?
Right. No, I don't think so. Maybe you pay him 9, 8, 8.5, 9. Like, that's
I think
what
9.5 tops.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like that's the same thing with Swayman. Like, you know, he's doing well. You know what I mean? Like, and does he have much that they're going to put up 4 or 5 a game? No, they may put up 2 to 3. I don't know what their average was last year, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just
It
think
was
that.
about the same. Probably
Yeah.
about 3 a game is
Yeah.
their average.
So I mean, you need a guy that's gonna, you know, produce 2 goals a game. You know what I mean? As far as a goalie goes, you know what I mean? Or somewhat. I don't think anybody was under 2, were they? Maybe 1.9. don't
If they were, they didn't play.
Yeah.
They didn't play a full starting role.
Sure.
Looks like Swayman only played 44 games last year.
Okay.
So if we were to go backwards, and say, well, how can you demand 10 when you just came off a season where you only just played over half
Right.
the games? Like where are you getting 10 million from?
I don't know
We
where
just
he
going
just grabbed
straight-
that number, but
Are we just going like straight off of upside? Like you're 25 years old and you think like that's what you should be like? Where is that number coming from? Like to argue against Swayman? Do I think Swayman's worth 10? Probably. Do I think like he really has like a statistical standing to argue for 10? No, I don't.
right.
I just don't. And yeah,
But-
like he was doing split seasons for the last 2-3 years. So I think the problem is that he probably wouldn't be a 10. He probably would be closer to that 8.5, 9.5 range. But they came at him with 6.
Yeah, that does suck.
Right.
But
So
with
if-
Allmark gone now, like who do you have behind him? Like,
Well, now they got Corpusalo because they got Corpusalo in the Allmark trade.
okay, but is
And
he
young
can he
kid-
carry half or 40%? Or
Corpusalo, yeah. He can. If he has a good year, he could probably start for them if he has a good year. So now they've got
he's gonna have to
Corpusalo,
stand with him right now.
who has started in he started in Ottawa. He started in LA. And he started in Columbus.
So you're
like,
you're
he's
saying
done
the
that.
fact that they gave Swayman 6.5? Did you say?
I think that's why he's still saying 10.
Yeah.
I think if they had come up and they had said, look, like we'll give you 8.5, he'd probably be done. He'd
Yeah.
probably like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or maybe let's
fair.
settle for 9
Only
and
play
we'll
four games a year.
Yeah.
Like what do you want? So for him to say 10, again, that's 10 over Vasilevsky's 9.5. Vasilevsky,
right.
Hall of Famer, guaranteed. And you're coming in and going to make more? Come on.
I don't know. But do you think the
Wow.
contract though is what? Because like I don't know. I look at it and go like at a work, like if I went to go get a job and there's 4 other designers there and we all make around the same within a few thousand or whatever, to put it into perspective, like I'm not going to complain about it. I'm making good money. And I know these are millions of dollars, so I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like what's another $500,000 among friends in the league? You know what I mean? Like
Nothing except for the salary cap portion,
sure. So then it goes to,
right?
are you going to be in a horse's ass and want to hold out for another $500,000 or $1 million? Just because
I know we say that like it seems like it's not a lot of money, but like $500,000 is like life-changing money to everybody. So it's like you just-
I understand that. Right.
But when you're making 7 or 8 million, is a half really enough to hold out your season?
Yeah.
Okay, guilty pleasure Instagram. Hit it.
I don't know. Let me look on my Instagram.
I don't even know if it's. I don't know if it would be guilty pleasure. I don't really feel guilty about it. It's not really like a secret thing.
Oh,
like,
you've got
I don't
one?
I don't really want people to know that I look at it. It's not like I have weird stuff on my
Oh,
Instagram.
I could probably say one. Men's fashion.
Why is that bad?
It's not bad.
Wait, when you say men's fashion, you mean like you look at men's fashion models, or you look
No,
at
like, there's some-
men's clothes advertisements?
Yeah,
like
different
shops and
advertising. Yeah,
stuff?
like different
That's fair.
watches or sport coats or things that I can never afford.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like looking at that. And go, man, I wish I had the. I wish I had the money, because I would rock a suit every day of the week, but I just don't have the money. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
I look good in a suit. I look fucking really good
Should
in
we
a
do a
suit.
show in a suit next time we do show in a suit.
No, the only time we're doing a show in a suit is if it's some sort of special presentation. I'm not doing it because it's a Tuesday.
Every show is special. Mine is like the
Just thinking about us in a suit.
I get really impressed with like minimal living.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like especially
Like tiny
when
houses
it's,
and stuff like that.
like little Asian apartments, and like everything folds out of the walls and shit. Like every piece of piece of furniture, appliance, whatever serves like 2 to 3 purposes.
Yeah.
I can watch that shit all day. I think it's brilliant.
You know what? I'll piggyback on that. I on YouTube, not on Instagram because it's more long form. I like when like people build houses in the woods, like just out of trees and like manly stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like if you've got or like there was one that was like I think it's like 2 like Indonesian guys that were like built like digging holes in the ground and like making a full like pool and living space. They got the water from the river to flow in. It was like freaking crazy.
It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Oh, I also love the ones where they people cook outdoors.
Yes, and the videos are so well made too. And it's like
so
when it cuts to the like the knife cuts the onion or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like,
Yes.
oh man. I have one. There's one that I actually watched like
Primal
almost
Survival. That's
religiously.
what it was. And like all you hear is the lake behind you, and it's like I'm making this tomahawk steak, this $700 steak outside.
Right.
With garlic and butter.
Outdoor kitchen.
I think a lot of the stuff that I like to watch are things that I don't think I could do. Does that make sense? Like same thing with the fashion. Like I can't afford it, so it's like it's fun to just dream about it. And I couldn't go outside and build a freaking house or cook a tomahawk steak on the. Yeah, so we're stuck with hockey cards.
The Nico's knife. That's one. That one's awesome. But yeah, I love it when they just do like stone, like a stone fire pit. Like,
yeah,
here, I'm gonna cook on this rock
right.
today.
yeah. Somehow I get it to 450 degrees, but no big deal.
Right. It's like he's got this rock that sizzles an egg.
Yeah,
like instant. It's like, come on, it's so great.
but see, redoing like remodeling stuff is fun. Not remodeling, but like redecorating even. Like,
yeah, I do like those. Like, like the game room.
Yeah,
like when they do like a game room and
like
like
redo all that stuff.
it.
Oh, it's so good.
They redid the whole thing out of like one cardboard box. like they're like, oh, I got this piece of wood. Watch this, and then it's got like 45 shelves. And
But what's funny is like I also think that like you look at those and you're like, that just looks so easy. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm doing this with this pile of wood, and then they make this whole, entertainment center, and you're just like, it's just like some nails and some wood.
right,
Why can't I make it look like that?
it's like this scene in Elf where he makes the rocking horse, and then they go in the other room, and the whole TV cabinet's been destroyed. Oh, you made that rocking horse?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
It's
Yeah.
like- the whole TV cabinet has been dismantled and destroyed.
That's funny.
That's like one of the things I watch on Instagram. I just really like them. I think they're great. I
That's
like
funny.
seeing people's different creativity. Like I follow battle stations on Reddit,
Okay.
right? It's everybody's like home office and desk and gaming room and that type of thing. So
Yeah.
like people get like my favorite ones are the people that are into like music,
Yeah, those are fun.
right? Because they do like they get really
Cabinets
creative
and
with
stuff like
the
that.
positioning of their soundboards
Yeah.
and their speakers and all that kind of stuff. If they've got like really nice audio monitors next to their like actual display monitor, right? And they just like there's very cool very, very cool design elements to the way that those get done.
I agree.
Especially when they include like a lot of greenery. Like they got like
Little plants and stuff. Yeah.
Big plants, and yeah, it always looks good. It always looks good like that. And then
Yeah.
you do it, and then it's like, why does this thing look like garbage?
Yeah, we do. I do, and it looks like a what is that? Timu version.
Looks like a clearance shelf at fucking Hobby Lobby.
I like Hobby Lobby.
Okay, so anyway, NIL.
Yes. So here's what I think.
Sure.
This is my hot take on everything.
Okay, do you want to recap why this came up?
Yes. So a quarterback,
You want me to?
or you can go for it.
I was just asking. I don't. Go ahead.
No. So a quarterback from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV, decided to basically enter the transfer portal and find employment elsewhere because they did not hold up their end of a verbal agreement of a set amount of money. Is that correct? And
Yeah, it was $100,000.
okay, $100,000, and then he's even transferring, not getting eligibility for this year, obviously, because it's mid-season,
Right.
right? So like he's taking his ball and going home, kind of thing,
For sure.
And so I definitely think it changes college sports completely, right? Obviously, it's a little bit more geared towards football. I know all the other sports have some sort of NIL, but let's be honest, football is what's going to bring you the most money, the big money, So let's take football, for example. You obviously were a collegiate athlete and did not get paid, but
No, that was far beyond that time.
So, in my opinion, though, I don't think it's necessarily bad. I think that NIL in a whole is extremely because I think college athletes should get paid for their name and likeness, right? They're like, if you're making money off of them, they should get a cut off that's some part of the deal, right? What I don't think there should be is just a pot of gold that you can just throw towards athletes to say, hey, come on. I got you $1 million over here. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Like Ohio State spent $23 million on kids coming to play football there. So these kids are getting around about $23 million. Obviously some more than others, but to build basically the next Avengers to try to win the national championship. And so, but a school like, a small school, let's say Kennesaw State or something like that, a small school they're not going to have that type of money to then get anybody. Then it becomes the Wild West, almost like, an English Premier Soccer League, where it's like, if you got the money, you can spend them on whoever you want. And on top of that, they have a certain amount of scholarships they can give to the athletes. That's out the window now, because now you don't have to use it as a scholarship. You can just give them NIL money and be like, here comes it costs $100,000, so to speak, to play at the University of Florida. Well, University of Florida is already out of scholarships, so we'll give you $100,000 worth of NIL. Well, that's the same thing. You know what I mean?
The problem is you've got these kids that are going to school to get an education, and they hopefully pick that school for reasons in addition to the football or sports
100%,
potential.
100%.
And so they need to keep that in mind when they're making these deals and promises. Is like, you can't just say, oh, well, if they don't like it, they can go in the transfer portal, go somewhere else.
Right.
Like, there are life-altering decisions that are being made here, like only which seemingly, at least to us, only sports is like the only consideration that's being made.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's
their
whatever happens
education
about
that they went
sports.
there for.
Yeah.
Right. But let's be honest, like, if you're a 4 or 5 star college athlete, you're not thinking about
Yeah. You don't care about
your education for the
academics.
majority. Right. So anyway, I thought that was it's just the state of college sports is just bizarre. I really want a cheeseburger. It sounds good.
It does.
Like a really nice cheeseburger. It sounds good. What's your favorite cheeseburger? Who makes it?
Culver's?
Really?
No.
Like you didn't even take a breath.
No,
You were
no,
like,
no,
Culver's.
no. U.S. Cafe.
Who the hell are they?
I know. It's off of South Cobb Drive.
Where is that?
It's like
South Cobb Drive is a long road.
yeah, Ackworth kind of like
Oh,
ish.
who the hell's Fat Alley? Or just burgers in general? And now you can't unsee
See?
it.
There we go.
Telluride, Colorado, best burger ever. All right.
Those are
That's fair.
the
That's your
things that we
favorite?
do here. We inform and teach, and
Village Burger is my favorite. Been to Village Burger?
I have not.
Village Burger is my favorite. They're downtown coming.
Okay.
It's good. Good, good. They have a nice like house sauce. I would go to Burger King
Yeah,
before
you
either of those.
Can't say that. Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
I would. In-N-Out? In-N-Out's trash. You relax. Don't make me mad. No, I don't. I've been to In-N-Out. I didn't think anything was all that great. No way. A Whopper? Whopper is not bottom tier.
It's pretty bad.
What is?
A Whopper. This is pretty gross.
No way.
Yeah, I agree. They used to
No.
be really good.
Wendy's has gone way downhill.
I agree with that. I agree with
Compared
that.
to Burger King, Wendy's has gone way further downhill. Wendy's used to be like S tier. I don't rate people go nuts over Five Guys. I don't think Five Guys
I
is
don't
that
think
great.
it's that good either.
I really don't think it was that great. I mean I get the concept. I think people like the fries the best there because they just dump them in the bag and you're like, oh, this is cool, and they give you a shit ton.
It is overpriced too.
I don't think the Village Burger is way better for us.
I actually do really like Culver's though, so I could probably say it's
Culver's
up
is
there.
good. Culver's is good.
Little cheese curds.
I will say that just their regular like classic burger, their butter burger or whatever it is pretty solid. I had
Zaxby's is
Zaxby's
solid.
tacos. So here's the bullshit.
you
with
have it?
Zaxby's.
Did you have the tacos?
I had the tacos.
Are they good?
They are okay. And 2 orders of, so this is the bullshit with Zaxby's. 6 tacos and an order of fries was $30.
No, thank you.
That's some bullshit.
It's today's economy, man.
6 tacos and their little loaded fries.
I do like their
Was
fries. Who's got the best?
fucking
No,
$30.
no. Whataburger.
does slam.
Whataburger's the most
Whataburger slams.
overpriced piece of shit cheeseburger on the face of this earth. I will die on that
Whataburger
hill.
slams-
No,
slams.
no.
It does.
No.
It does.
It's a piece of crap burger. It's a patty with like a little sprinkle of freaking onions and a sprinkle of freaking lettuce, and that's it. It's garbage.
What burger did you go to?
No,
You talking about Crystal?
no. It's a terrible burger. It's
That is not what Whataburger is.
100%.
No, it isn't.
I got a
Look at the
normal
menu.
burger.
It is not a Whataburger.
I got a normal burger, just a cheeseburger,
That is not it.
and that's what they gave
I'm
me.
telling you, that's not it.
Well, I have
That is
not.
what Whataburger is.
Then I haven't gotten what everybody else has gotten, because every time I go there, I
don't think
just
you
get a
went to
cheeseburger.
Whataburger.
I 100% did. Nope.
Yeah, Phil's right. Phil's right. We go
It's
there. There's
big.
one right down the
It's
street.
big. Like I like that the fact that it's like it's a big burger. It's not like this tiny. No. Next time you go to Whataburger,
Just-
take a picture of it and send it to me.
Gladly.
Okay.
Gladly. I'll go tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to Whataburger for lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna
Whataburger
take a
is
picture of this shit.
hot fucking garbage.
Not a chance.
I will say that it is the worst burger, fast food burger that I've ever had.
You went to some shit Whataburger.
I went to the one in Kennesaw.
There's no way.
Twice.
Well, first of all, Kennesaw is a dump now. Second, that Whataburger is probably out of business if they were serving burgers like that, because I went to one that evidently Phil likes to go to also, because the burgers were amazing.
I used to like Hardee's, was pretty good.
I love Hardee's.
Hardee's had good breakfast. Like the
Checkers.
Oh, I get those fries, Checkers fries.
What's that? Rallies.
Yeah.
Checkers and Rallies are the same. Checkers fucking slaps, bro.
Yeah, Whataburger's a piece of shit. I really no. In all seriousness, like everybody in the West is like, I love Whataburger, love Whataburger. I'm so glad it's coming to the East Coast and stuff like that. And then it got here, and it was like, this is so bad. So I'm anxious to see what, because like when you open it up, just a normal cheeseburger. I'm not saying like, I understand getting like a fancy like barbecue cowboy burger that has like onion rings and shit piled on top, but I'm talking about just a single cheese or a double cheese with everything on it or whatever. No tomatoes or ketchup. That's what I always get, right? And so it's just cheese.
Well, I can't do no tomatoes because I get tomatoes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Here's the thing: you cannot omit shit off the burger and then say, "Well, they only put so much on it."
No. What I'm saying is, I can get a burger I can get a Culver's burger, same thing, burger with cheese, lettuce, onions, pickles, mayonnaise, mustard, whatever. And it's juicy, it's fat, it tastes good. It's got like he said, just dripping over. Whataburger does not do that.
Whataburger has bigger burgers than Culver's.
I agree with that. I agree that I said the burger itself is big.
Okay, so what's your burger?
So anywhere that I go, normally, if I'm going to get a burger, I normally get a double, right? Double cheeseburger. And sometimes I'll get bacon on it, but let's say no bacon because not everybody has, right? So let's do double cheeseburger with lettuce, onions, and pickles.
So you do everything minus tomatoes and ketchup.
Everything minus tomatoes and ketchup because I just don't like tomatoes.
If this were the beginning of the show, I probably would have DoorDashed one.
Yeah.
And had us look at it. But the problem is that
it'll be all flat and nasty by the time it gets to you.
By the time you get it. Yeah.
Look, I know what the
I will go to Whataburger tomorrow for lunch. And I will take a picture and I will post it in the Discord. And I won't touch it. It'll just be the burger. It'll be great.
All right. I will say this. I think it's overhyped for sure. Can you agree with that?
Anyone hype it.
Okay. I've had some people be like, this is my favorite burger ever. And I'm like, holy cow.
We just got one open not far from us, and we go to it, and it's good. So we just keep going. So that's the hype that I have for it. That's
fair.
It.
Would you take Whataburger over Culver's?
I don't think I would take either over the other. To be honest,
okay.
I kind of hold them in the same regard.
Wow,
they're about the same price.
Yeah,
I think Culver's is like a little bit more expensive because they don't do like the
No, I don't.
Or am I thinking of another place?
A liter of cola.
Just Culver's, they don't really do the meals, do they? They make you buy everything like a la carte.
No. They have meals.
Did they do it as a meal? I'm thinking of somewhere else then.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I mean, I can do Culver's too. You can do side by side.
How many pepperonis do you give it?
Oh my god, 5 each. We haven't had a bad one. Let's put it that way.
That's fair.
I haven't been there and had like a piece of shit. I will say I did forget to ask for
spicy ketchup. I will say that was good, pretty good.
Oh, their jalapeno ketchup's really good.
And I don't like ketchup, so that's a big,
I forgot to ask. They don't put ketchup on the burger by default. And I don't think they put mustard either.
They don't put anything on the burger.
They only put like mayo, I think. But you can ask for it. Obviously, you ask for it. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. Like they omit different things.
Yeah,
It's
like
you said,
why
you go to
omit that?
Whataburger and they only put mayo. Like they don't put mustard and whatever. Which sometimes it's okay. Like whatever. I'll just be like, yeah, you know what? Just forget it. I don't want the
Yeah.
mustard today. But like, does mayo belong?
Mayo has to be on a burger.
I think so.
I don't eat a burger, and I will say I eat McDonald's burgers without mayonnaise.
I have to have mayo and ketchup, like together, because it's mayo, mustard, and ketchup together is the flavor that I go for in a burger. Which actually, you know who does that the best? If you get the McDonald's Quarter Pounder Deluxe, it has everything on it the way you described it,
Yeah,
and it's good,
the way God intended it.
right? And it's good.